This video is about deer eaten by wildlife at Highland Hill Farm and also about our Hunter Access Program for 2013. We have a lot of deer at Highland Hill Farm. We're located in Bucks County, PA, near Doylestown. And periodically deer get hit along the road in front of our operations. So what we do is we usually just take the tractor out and we'll scoop the deer up with the tractor. And we take it out into the woods or into one of our isolated fields to allow the wildlife to eat the animal. So this video here shows some of the activity after we've dropped off a deer for the wildlife to eat. This particular deer was dead for about 2 to 3 days along the road, and someone had come along and they had cut the head off and they cut the tail off, and we put it in our loader bucket and we took it out to dump it off. When we dumped it off, immediately flies started to appear on the carcass. Within 60 seconds, flies had found it. We set up our game cam to see the different animals that would come to visit this carcass. The first animal to visit was a buzzard, and a bunch of buzzards appeared. Other birds that visited were hawks. The first nighttime visitor, interesting enough, was Fluffy, the neighbor's cat, followed by foxes. The foxes came back more often than any other animal to the site. Possums also appeared. And even though this property is fenced with a high tensile fence and woven wire, this property was visited often by deer, this carcass. Deer visited this carcass 3 or 4 times during its period that it was actively engaged by animals. However, the most active animals on this carcass were maggots. And if you want fishing bait, this is great fishing bait. So you can come and get some maggots if you want them. Maggots are used almost exclusively in England and Europe for fishing bait. They're thrown out into the ponds where they fish, and a nice juicy maggot is used as the bait for your fishing anglers. At any rate, at Highland Hill Farm, we don't like to see the deer wasted like this, so we do have a Hunter Access Program. And in our Hunter Access Program for 2013, what we ask hunters to do is to bring us a post, a 6x6 by 12 foot long post. We're putting in a deer fence, so we're going to use these posts to help us control our deer population. It can be round, it can be square, it can be cedar, it can be locust, or it can be pressure treated. If you can't bring a post, you could bring a roll of barbed wire if you have an old roll of barbed wire that's usable. It doesn't have to be new, it just can't be rusty, and we prefer it in a roll that's already pre-rolled. This is the deer fence that we're putting up along one of the properties, and as you can see, it really will be needed because it's next to large amounts of woods and parkland that have lots of deer. If you get a deer, you will get 3 free days of hunting. If you get 2 deer in any part of the season, you get the rest of the season free, and I give you $25. We specialize in raising deer-resistant plants and shrubs. Our most popular deer-resistant shrub is the green giant arborvitae. We have it in many sizes, from small seedlings up to large trees, and we plant thousands of them up and down the East Coast. We do deliver and install. And we also have many kinds of shade trees and other evergreens such as pines, spruces, hemlocks. We also have the cypresses. So if you need trees, give us a call. This is our Hunter QR code for our hunting regulations. But at any rate, give us a call at 215-651-8329 to go deer hunting at Highland Hill Farm, or if you need quality nursery stock.